Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Share Space. This is your host Share. We'll continue with the third chapter of my book Life as a Drive. In those early days when I learned driving, I had a lot of depression. The words of the main instructor, "You will never learn," are enough to discourage a weak student. But in contrast to that, I heard God's voice. God is working in you and wants to do great things through you. The power that dwelt inside of you is greater than the fear that held you back. Often people stay where they are in life simply because of fear. But do you know that fear isn't a reality? It's only a thought in your mind. The audio clip from my phone continued. I believe our lives as Christians should be the most exciting because we have the favor and blessings of God on our side. God put those desires in your heart and nothing is impossible for Him. Take that step of faith. God is with you every step of the way, however big or small, and you will accomplish everything in His great name. In response to this, my eyes were wet. I clearly hear God's voice. I do not condemn you for not learning as fast as the others. I do not think like they do. You may be slow, but I made you like you are on purpose. They may say you are not good enough, but God says you are a masterpiece. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are talented. You are creative. You are anointed. The one who controls the world handpicked you for this particular situation and time. You may not be chosen by the instructor as the best student, but you are chosen by God. My plans for you in this driving lesson are for good, not evil, to give you a future and a hope. Don't allow what somebody did or said steal your destiny and cause you to go through life feeling not good enough. God will take what was meant for your harm and use it for your advantage. Well, I thought, who am I to argue with God? Then He said, remember, the one who matters most chose you. At the end of my talk with God, I felt greatly encouraged. Looking back at those early days of driving, I realized that there is a reason why God had allowed it to be so difficult. He had done it for a purpose, for a beautiful purpose, so that I can share those beautiful lessons that I learned with others. When God looked at His creation, whether at a sparrow or a human being or a child or a hero, He looks upon them as individual entities worthy of love and help and appreciation. When He looks at our days, at our future days also, He does not look at them as blank, but He looks at them as days filled with plans, filled with hope, filled with promise, filled with His presence. If we allow God to come into the various situations that we go through, whether painful or happy, whether difficult or easy, He would come and share those experiences with us and guide us and encourage us along the way. What a blessing it is to have a God like that, who is willing to go through each and every mundane and ordinary thing that we are going through and help us.